Just as the world has never experienced a United States president quite like Donald Trump, we've not seen a First Lady like Melania Trump. Despite being one of the most photographed women on the planet, she remains virtually unknown. Even by her own husband, it's been unkindly suggested. Tonight, though, that changes. Stephanie Winston Wolkoff says she was besties with Melania for 15 years. Because of that, she was made a trusted advisor to the First Lady and even helped organise Donald Trump's inauguration. But then their friendship soured badly. So what did Stephanie do next? Well, she wrote a tell-all book that really does tell all about Melania and the Donald. For outsiders looking at the State of the Union of Donald and Melania Trump, one thing seems obvious. Opposites attract.
Donald J. Trump.
He's big and brash.
We're gonna knock the shit out of ISIS. We're gonna boom, boom, boom.
She's poised, petite, and reserved.
Melania Trump is one of the most glamorous first ladies ever.
If you're a native or fluent English-speaking expat living in Taiwan and you're looking for a new online career that enables you to earn remote
First ladies ever.
Melania has been the First Lady of the United States for almost 4 years. But unlike her husband, she's still a mystery.
Melania does not want people to know who she is or what she's about. And Melania, by remaining mysterious, by keeping up that steel wall, she doesn't have to answer to anyone.
Stephanie Winston Wolkoff is one of the very few to get close to the real Melania Trump. As you'll see, they're not friends now. But for 15 years, from the early 2000s, they were inseparable. More than anyone, she understands the Trumps' complicated love.
This is not a typical marriage or a typical relationship. They are there for one another. They have a reason for being together, which is beyond anyone's comprehension, except for being able to present themselves in a way that she brings, or she brought, some humanity to the presidency.
It's easy to see how.
Growing up as a young child in Slovenia, which was under communist rule at the time, I always heard about an amazing place called America.
Yes.
In many ways, Melania's story is the American dream. At 26, she arrived in the US as a model and soon caught the eye of the ambitious and audacious Donald Trump.
Yes.
When they married in 2005, Melania became his third wife.
I was actually supposed to meet somebody else, and there was this great supermodel sitting next to Melania, and I was supposed to meet this supermodel, and they were saying, look, there's so-and-so. I said, forget about her. Who's the one on the left? And it was Melania.
You like him right away?
It was a great chemistry and energy.
All for you.
What he got out of it was arm candy. A decade later, she ends up with, being the First Lady of the United States of America.
Yes.
Can you picture yourself a First Lady?
Yes, I would be very traditional, like Jackie Kennedy.
I want it all.
But it's fair to say that Jackie Kennedy never looked like this, at least not in public.
I want it all.
They were a little risky, but nothing more than you see every year in Sport Illustrated.
Stephanie Winston Wolkoff says, despite Melania's significant exposure, she's never been an open book. And while she might not like Donald's embarrassing faux pas,
Grab him by the pussy. I could do anything.
he knows his wife will always stare the other way.
I was surprised because that is not the man that I know.
Would you agree in public? She rarely looks happy.
She is not unhappy. She is complicit. she is no different than her husband.
What is their relationship? I mean, is it a marriage made in heaven with these two calculating people?
You know, I mean, I have been saying it's a transactional marriage, and it is, because I started to realize that everything they did was strategic.
Well, what you're talking about is an incredibly cynical marriage. But if she knew who she was marrying and she's happy with what she's got out of it, where does that leave the public embarrassment, Stephanie? You've got a woman who's married to this guy who has an affair with a Playboy model and then a porn star. And we're talking only weeks after his son is born and she's still recovering.
They were meant for each other. What woman, what normal woman could actually handle that? None. For her, it was just politics. It's just liberal media. It is what it is. I know who I'm married. Certain things don't need to be explained with an explanation. I mean, those are her words. He wanted the spotlight. He's a showman, and she was willing to do what he needed for her, which was to stand by his side. So all of these speculations about her heart and how she's feeling and Melania, everyone should just stop, because there's nothing there to feel.
She seems to have this habit of dodging Donald's public displays of affection. And we've seen that a number of times. Is that a little bit weird?
So I think what people are forgetting or missing